Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Monday, July 24th, 2023. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Went to Rams Head Live up in Baltimore to see a show called Updating on Saturday night. And man, what an incredibly funny concept. A couple comes out on stage, they're blindfolded, and they probe each other with questions to see if they perhaps want to date. It's raw, it's real, it's dirty, a lot of fun. Got really interesting when the guy was asked about his past relationship and how it broke off, and his ex's best friend was in the audience. It was hysterical. If they ever come back in the area, definitely go see them. Updating. Definitely a 21-plus show for sure. And just a quick reminder, in case you're not signed up, we do have a daily news recap newsletter. It's local. It's free. It hits your inbox every 7 p.m. every night. I will drop a sign-up link right here in the show notes. Anyhow, we do have a bunch of news this morning, so let's get into it, shall we? For the first two stories, pay attention to the time of day. On Thursday at 5:10 p.m., there was an assault at the Lighthouse Liquors on West Street in Annapolis. An employee asked a customer to leave the store, and the customer pulled a knife and lunged at the clerk. No one was injured. The following day, police did spot the suspect and arrested him without incident. All right, got that? 5:10 p.m. Same day at 5 p.m., a man is exiting the Wells Fargo branch on Bay Ridge Road near the Giant Food Store and is approached by two suspects, one wearing a mask. They displayed a handgun, demanded his cash and his wallet. He did comply, and the suspects got into a white four-door car and fled. Police were unable to locate them. They're still looking for them. And got that? 5 p.m. Both of these are violent crimes not committed under the cloak of darkness. This is in the middle of rush hour in bright daylight. I hope the Chiefs' new plan for summer kicks in. Shortly after 9 p.m. on Thursday night, a man was struck and killed by a car as he walked along southbound Ritchie Highway in Arnold near the Cafe Mezzanotte. Jeffrey Simmons, 45 of Severna Park, was transported to a local hospital where he was pronounced dead. The driver of the striking vehicle did remain at the scene. Police did note that Simmons was wearing dark, non-reflective clothing. Now, there have been an inordinate number of pedestrians and bicyclists killed on roads this year. If you are out on the roads as a bicyclist or a pedestrian, please follow the rules and be as visible as possible. Remember, bikes ride with traffic, people walk against it. The West Nile virus is here, but there is no need to panic. The health department tested some mosquitoes and they were positive, but no human cases just yet. They did spray 2 affected areas last night up near Crofton, and the disease is rarely fatal, but the department says that the warm weather, high humidity, and the rain all contribute to the transmission. You want to avoid mosquitoes. That's their advice. They are about primarily from dusk to dawn, and they like standing water. So if you have a swale that's full of water or maybe a flower pot just sitting there, you might want to do something about them. And it is also a hassle and not too comfortable, but the health department does suggest wearing long sleeves and pants when mosquitoes are active. Speaking of that health department, they're teaming up with the schools again to make sure that everybody is vaxxed. No, they're not requiring COVID vaccines, but they are offering them. But if you do need the others, they are giving them out at schools in the coming weeks. We have a list with links at eyeonannapolis.net, and I say yes, links, because you do need to register so they make sure they bring enough vaccines. But they're from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. today at Annapolis Middle School, tomorrow at Lothian Elementary, next Monday at Freetown Elementary, next Tuesday at Southgate Elementary, and looking to the following week, Monday at Brockbridge Elementary and Tuesday at Van Boekelen Elementary. You can register also at aacps.org/vaccines. Wow, we're running a little bit long today. So congrats to the Annapolis Blues for a fantastic season. They led the league from day one and unfortunately fell to Westchester on Friday in the Eastern Regional semifinals. The score was 4-0, but Nothing to feel bad about, Blues. They broke attendance records and are a great and welcomed addition to the Anne Arundel County sports scene. Bring on next season. Hopefully you caught our Canines and Crosstreks segment on Friday. Louis was the guest, and he was the guest with the most swagger I've ever seen. He's an 8-month-old Frenchie who is so unusually marked. We had a post about noon on Friday with some great photos, our SPCA chat, and all of the info on how to adopt him. And on Saturday, we spoke with my friend Julie Blamfin from Stretch Your Spirit, and next week, in keeping with the friend motif, we're going to chat with another one of my friends, John Corin from Bike AAA. All right, that is a wrap. Thank you first and foremost, and also a quick thank you to our sponsors for the Daily News Brief: Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, Hospice of the Chesapeake, and Alpha Engineering. Ann Alsina is here with us this morning with her Monday Money Report, and George Young from DCMDVA Weather is here with the only locally forecast weather report you're going to find. All that's coming up in just a bit, so hang around.
The benefits of a good night's sleep are well documented. Sleeping well prevents weight gain, improves concentration and creativity, and boosts the immune system. So, what keeps you up at night? If you run a business, then the security of your computer network may be one of those things. Threats like ransomware and phishing are becoming increasingly sophisticated and pose a real risk to any business. Don't let these cyber threats keep you up at night. At Alpha, they've been helping their customers sleep better for over 30 years by monitoring in real time and hardening network defenses. And for those irritating IT issues that arise every day, Alpha's just a phone call away, helping your business run smoothly and helping you sleep better, knowing Alpha is on guard. Give Alpha a call to see if they can ease your worries and help you get the rest you deserve. Find them at alphagetsit.com.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Monday, July 24th. It was a pretty nice late July weekend for the Annapolis region. While we might see some rain today, the theme for the week ahead is sunny and hot. Look for highs today in the mid or upper 80s, with mostly cloudy skies and a good chance for some showers and storms. Followed by mixed skies tomorrow with a small but valid chance for a few additional showers or storms across the region, with highs Tuesday closer to 90 degrees. From there, it will be sunny, hot, and humid Wednesday through Saturday, with highs in the 90s each day, with humidity helping push heat index values up into the 100 to 105 degree range each day, with an outside chance that some spots in the region actually hit 100 degrees on the thermometer either Thursday or Friday, with the next chance for some relief coming with a frontal boundary that could bring showers and storms and slightly cooler temps around 90 degrees to the region late Saturday or Sunday. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe, and be sure to follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and Twitter for regular updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
Advanced illness decisions aren't always easy. Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, wants you to know you do have a choice over who provides care, what type of care, and when and where your loved one receives that care. Learn more at hospicechesapeake.org.
You work hard for your money. Is your money working hard for you? Managing and investing, it can be confusing. Ann Alsina, a financial planner from CovingtonAlsina, has been helping people make sense of it all for over 17 years. Are you ready? Now here's your Monday Money Report.
This is Ann Alsina of CovingtonAlsina with your Monday Money Report. The markets were up again last week, with the Dow Jones Industrial Average having its longest winning streak since 2017. The great thing about these gains is that they are showing across multiple sectors and not just technology stocks. 9 of 11 sectors in the S&P 500 rose as well, with 33 stocks setting new highs. Stocks aren't the only thing rising, as we see temperatures across the country setting new records. As our air conditioners hum along, keeping our homes cool, we see the results in higher electric bills. The Department of Energy recommends keeping your thermostat at 78 degrees during the day, although at least one senator has noted the agency doesn't follow that recommendation for its own offices. What other options do you have to reduce energy costs? An easy first step is a programmable thermostat to keep your house warmer when you're not home. Beyond that, an energy audit can identify more areas to make your home energy efficient. These include insulating the pipe from your hot water heater, switching to LED bulbs, and unplugging appliances when not in use. The audit itself has a tax credit for 30% of that cost, up to $45. There is also a 30% tax credit with different limits for energy-efficient windows, insulation, exterior doors, new HVAC systems, hot water heaters, and more. You can receive a credit for solar panels or geothermal systems. While you're still paying for all of these improvements, the tax credit is a dollar-for-dollar reduction in your federal income tax. Beyond that, the energy savings over time will continue to add up. The EPA estimates that new attic insulation can save about 11% on your energy bill. If you opt for the recommended balmy 78 degrees inside your house, use ceiling fans to push air down, keeping room temperatures constant and reducing the need for air conditioning. Be sure they run counterclockwise in the summer and reverse them to run clockwise in the winter. Reducing your energy bills can be an initial investment in time and money, but the payoff is long-term. Websites for Energy Star and BGE can provide inspiration for projects of all sizes, enabling you to tackle this project one step at a time. Keep your receipts for everything to give to your CPA at tax time, and scan receipts for big projects to save until you sell your home, as capital improvements may reduce your taxable gain when you sell. Your action item this week is to check your credit report. You're entitled to a free credit report every year from each of the 3 bureaus. You can access this at annualcreditreport.com. Pull one report every 4 months and check for unfamiliar accounts and other potential fraud or errors. Follow us on Facebook and check out our website at CovingtonAlsina.com for more information and great resources. CovingtonAlsina is a registered investment advisor. Information presented is for educational purposes only and it's not intended to make an offer or solicitation for the sale or purchase of any specific securities, investments, or investment strategies. Investments involve risk and, unless otherwise stated, are not guaranteed. Be sure to first consult a qualified financial advisor and or tax professional before implementing any strategy discussed herein. Past performance is not indicative of future performance. And if you don't have a financial advisor, come talk to us. This is Ann Alsina with CovingtonAlsina.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Have you been looking for ways to save money recently? Maybe you should consider solar energy for your home. Or are you waiting for the technology to get cheaper? If so, how long are you going to wait? Today's solar costs less than 20% of what it cost 10 years ago. But while solar prices have declined every year, so have the financial incentives. Bottom line, if you wait for cheaper solar, you're also waiting for lower incentives. Take my home, for example. My solar system was installed in 2010, and it's been paid off for almost 5 years, and I no longer have to buy any electricity for another 15 to 20 years. If I waited for cheaper solar, I'd still be paying an electric bill. At Solar Energy Services, we have thousands of satisfied customers who are sure glad they didn't wait. So what are you waiting for? Sunshine's a wasted. Call us today for a free solar design at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.